Welcome to you. My name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. If you're returning, thanks very much for dropping by, and if you're new, welcome. Great to see you here. If you like this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. Already? Okay, so this video I talked about a couple of times in my best crossbody bags video and my most and least used video, which I will link those above. I know it's not the right time to talk about travel, but I need to do a review on this bag, and when I consider this bag and primarily what I use it for, it is travel. So Australia, in some states, have lifted restrictions in terms of travelling inside of the state and also to other states. And we won't talk about the states that are excluded from that because those poor guys are just going into another 6 weeks of stage 3 lockdown. In any case, the CLAPTON I bought for an overseas holiday, and I am so glad that I did. This bag is unbelievably easy to use, comfortable, packs a punch, pretty low-key. I mean, obviously that gold hardware is shining quite nicely with that natural light at the moment, but otherwise pretty low-key, all-weather bag. Anyway, I'm just going to stop rambling about it and I'm going to take you through the bag. Today I'm reviewing the CLAPTON in terms of its functionality, specifically for the purpose that I bought it, which was travel. I think this bag is amazing and I would highly recommend it. But there are features of this bag that if this bag is not to your taste or you can't get your hands on it because you will have to buy it pre-loved now. I think you can still buy the CLAPTON backpack but not this bag. Then look for these features in a bag for when you are searching to purchase a bag to travel with. Does that make sense? Firstly, let me give you a tour of the CLAPTON and its features. As you can see, it's in Louis Vuitton's coated canvas, which is the Damier Ebene print, and it just has these subtle little Louis Vuitton stamps here. On the bottom, we have 4 feet and a seam here, which gives you a clue that there is a compartment inside. On the sides, we have D-rings and great swivel strap hooks. So the beauty of this bag for crossbody is that it doesn't matter which way you throw it on, it will correct itself. So you won't get a twisted strap because there's a great swivel option. These are things that I didn't pay attention to early on until I had to continually straighten the strap on my crossbody. And it's offset. So you can see here it's on the back part of the bag and here it's on the front part. So that helps it regulate the weight and keep the bag nice and straight against the body rather than tipping forward or back. On the back of the bag, there is a full-sized slip pocket which is lined in the beautiful saffron microfiber, similar to the same colour of the Louis Vuitton packaging. And that sits flush with your body when you're wearing crossbody, and the same when you have it on the shoulder. The top flap is made of quite a large grain calf skin in black, and that goes all the way to the back slip pocket. You can see how beautifully it's finished, and hopefully you can see how beautiful and supple this bag is. The trunk latch is really beautiful, so it's marked by the LV. Yes, there's some hairline scratches. Of course you're going to get that with hardware this big, and you just that's how good it is. It's self-locking. You just pop it in and open it up. On the inside of the bag, you can see the markings there. Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And you get an idea of how substantial that hardware is, which is really great and good security for when you're traveling. You don't want necessarily a magnetic closure when you're traveling because it's way too easy just to lift up the flap for people who are interested in pickpocketing. If you're in large crowds, can't see that happening for the near or probably even longer term future. It's very easy for people to rub up against you and take something out of your bag. Whereas this one is quite obvious when you open it. On the inside of the bag, you've got a Large front compartment, again, that beautiful saffron lining. There's a zipper compartment in the middle, which kind of keeps the bag's structure. And you can see, oh, there's a hair slide. But again, beautifully lined and a great easy zip to pull. The back compartment is a bit narrower. You can see that there. It's a bit narrower than the front one. And there are 2 slip pockets on the back wall of the bag. So that's the overview. So already you're starting to get a bit of an idea about the functionality of this bag. I haven't talked about the strap though, have I? So the strap matches the top flap of the bag. You can see just the workmanship here in terms of how leather has been folded over and sewn, and you can't even see it. It's absolutely beautiful. The strap has the gold adjustable hardware. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adjustments, which means that you can adjust it for shoulder wear and also crossbody wear, which is fabulous. So overall, this bag has a bunch of features which make it travel friendly. The size of it, the material that it's made of, the adjustability, the security, and the different storage and accessibility options. Now, in terms of what I'd be carrying around traveling, usually, and I don't have it with me because I broke it, I have like a small travel sized umbrella, and I would pack that in this front section here. And that's a just in case thing. I'm sure for those of you who have traveled throughout, say, New York in the spring, it's a, you know, no-brainer to have an umbrella with you. It could rain at any time. Similarly in Paris, I found the same. So having an umbrella on you when you travel is always good because you tend to do a lot of walking. So even if it's just to get you from dry from one point to, say, a cafe, it's well worth having one in your bag. Obviously you wouldn't put it back in your bag all wet, would you? So I did bring up another umbrella that I have, but this one doesn't quite fit. But you get a sense this is a small-ish umbrella, but not the super tiny ones, and you can get a sense that that would just fit, but I just don't want to stretch the bag out. So I'd put an umbrella in the bottom, and then this is if I'm out and about during the day. Then I'd literally put in like a small water bottle in the front, and then in the back pockets here I'd have my card holder. I'll see if I can grab mine just to show you. So I've got my Chanel card holder. I'd put that in one of the back slip pockets. I would also put in a Komatsu. I'd also put in one of my phone power banks, so that, you know, you're taking photos, you're using your phone for maps, so you just want to keep those things in. And then in the back slip pocket, I'd be putting things like some hand sanitizer in here, and perhaps just a lip gloss. You tend to get a bit dehydrated. This is my Monique Berry by Mon Ami. Let's go Paris. And this one is a gloss as well as a plumping serum, so it's got a slight bit of tint, but I'd probably pop that in as well. Then in the back of the bag, this is the type of traveller I am. I don't carry big cameras around with me, or even small cameras. I'd be using my phone camera. I'd have that in this back pocket here, and I'd also have my hotel access card just in the back pocket here as well. Or actually, that's probably not a good idea because phones seem to demagnetize or decode hotel cards. Did you know that? So inside of this zipper pocket in here, put my hotel card, and probably put in some medicine as well in case I get a headache, because you don't want a headache ruining your holiday. So on top of my umbrella and my water bottle, if I was going to take my sunnies off, I'd just put them in on the top there. And that would be a day out exploring a city, which is fabulous. And you can, you know, it's just super comfy and super practical. For day-to-day here, obviously, when I say here, so at home, obviously I'm not going to be carrying around a water bottle in my bag. Well, I don't. Some people do. I'm not going to be carrying an umbrella in my bag either, but I'm going to throw in my wallet. I'm going to have my house keys. What else am I going to have? I'm going to have some car keys. And so you can see there, I've still got the phone in the back. You can see there's still heaps of room to put things, but really good for running about, doing errands and those sorts of things. Now, if you're going to travel with this bag, as in getting to your destination, the things that you need when you're in the airport. Obviously, you're not going to need your house keys because you're not going home for a while. So, and you're not probably going to need your car keys either. And so in the airport, again, I would just be carrying my card case, a phone charge bank, some, what's that called? Hand sanitizer. Okay, I'm traveling domestically. So let's say I don't have to put things in a plastic bag. Then I'd take my mini pochette. If I'm traveling internationally, I've got to put things in a little plastic bag. So I'm probably not going to do that. And then in the back, obviously, I'm going to have my phone. I'm going to put my passport, and if I require my passport, which I won't for quite a while, and my boarding pass. But again, traveling domestically here, we don't need the paper boarding pass. Only for our checked baggage as a baggage receipt, we can use our phone to get on the plane. So what are you looking for a travel bag? You're looking for accessibility, you're looking for security, you're looking for comfort and adjustability, you're looking for all weather, and you're looking for capacity. And this bag does all of those things, and it's luxury. And a little bit of luxury on holiday just puts a skip in your step. I highly recommend it. I think it was $2,500 when I bought it. I don't know what it looks like on the resale market at the moment. If I can find some on, say, Fashion File, I will link them in the description below. But highly recommend it. This bag kicks the Pochette Matisse's backside in terms of functionality, in terms of capacity. Yeah, it's just an amazing bag. So that's my review of Louis Vuitton's Clapton in Noir. This bag also came with a magnolia, so a pink flap, and I think in a blue, so in the marine flap. But could not be more happy with this bag, could not recommend highly enough. If you can find this pre-loved, I mean, mine has been all around the world, and look at it. It's beautiful. It's in stunning condition, rain, hail or shine. This bag is an absolute keeper, and if you are looking for a travel bag or a bag that makes life easy, consider the functionality that this bag has, from the feet to the security to the versatility with the strap, the adjustability. You know, it's even got a little second tab to hold your strap in place so it doesn't flick up. I mean, what more could you want from a bag? If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I put out videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, so I will see you next time. Bye.